Ok, muy bien. Bueno, pues el día de hoy, esta es la segunda sesión que tengo. Today is the second session that I have. Um, and well, today was the day that Facebook went crazy. So you can imagine it's my first day of working out, and then Facebook goes crazy. It's not like a thing. This needs a full setup, you guys. Like I made all this uh, forms and all these things that I use this to work out, and I'm just gonna show you those. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna be playing music, and for the next 10 minutes, I'm just gonna be going. I'm already like hot because today, as I said before, is the first day, and all I want to do for the next 4 days is just stay consistent and just stay here. So I noticed that YouTube, because there's not a lot of people on YouTube on my account because it's a very new account. So today I'm assuming that you guys are gonna be not watching live because there's nobody live right now on Facebook. There was more people, but the whole setup was just not good today. But I'm not gonna let that disappoint me. I'm still gonna do my workout, and then I hope to see you guys later on. So, but I'm still gonna explain to you what is it that I'm gonna do. So for the next 20 minutes, I will not be talking because I need to be like breathing, but I'll stay here and just stay consistent. Okay. So I'm just gonna be going. Let me see, because I'm thirsty already. I'm going to be working out just consistently, even like this is making my. Let me see, because I don't I don't understand this watch. It's a Fitbit, but I don't understand it. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a better understanding of it. So I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna write down what is it that I'm going to be doing. So this is just going to be 20 minutes of 20 minutes of spinning. Very normal, like nothing fancy, because the idea is not to be like, the idea is not to be um, like doing anything crazy because this is my first day. So if today is also your first day, I want you to know that all you gotta do is just stay the course. That's all. There's nothing more. Even when you are done with your workout, just make sure that you give yourself props for trying it, and for staying the course. Even if you just say, you commit to 15 minutes a day, if when you finish those 15 minutes, just say how proud you are of yourself, and then just leave it at that. The next day you come back, and if you can't come back the next day, it's okay. You pick it up the following day. Okay, that's the idea. That's the spirit that we're gonna have this week. So this week, my goal is to be consistent Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. Let me see. Man, it's not. I know it sounds like it looks very like simple what I'm doing, but I'm like getting exhausted already. I have like really bad stamina right now. Mm. So I gained all this weight. It was like what, 35 pounds. And the reason why I did it was because I was just eating and drinking and not working out consistently. But you know what? What I like, one thing that I learned, or one thing that I decided, was that I was just not going to make myself wrong for gaining weight. I was just like, this time I'm gonna do it differently. Like now, I all my life I've been um, watching my weight and always like trying to be perfect and the whole thing. And it's not like that thing is overrated, guys. So this time I was like, you know what? If I don't feel like going on a diet, if I don't feel like being hungry, I'm just not gonna do it. But then it went to the point where now afterwards, when I wanted to go on a diet, then I couldn't do it anymore. And same thing with exercise. So this time that I needed to lose the weight for some events that I gotta do, it was hard. It's been hard. I haven't been able to do it all this year. I just have not been able to lose 1 pound. So this is the reason why I'm doing this today, because this is going to be my way of keeping myself um, consistent and accountable. I'm going to make myself accountable by staying accountable with you guys and making sure that I always upload a video in which I'm working out. And tomorrow I'll be bringing more water because this is not enough. I already ran out and I've only been working out for like 15 minutes. That's no bueno. I have some forms that I did. I'm gonna stop right here because I want to show you my forms that I made. These are very good. I created those by these Snickers that I have are very complicated because they're spitting. Okay, so these I'll show you here. These forms are really good. So one thing that I noticed in all this year and a half that I was, well, to tell the truth, the first year I didn't want to lose weight. I was like, whatever. But then this year, I was, by like March, I was like, I think I need to start losing weight. So it was like a full. So I started being off the diet and off working out and the whole thing. And when the COVID started, which is March. So by May, I was already like 10 pounds overweight, like over the way I had already gained 10 pounds. And by December, I think I gained like 20 pounds. And then by March, I was like already 30 pounds or 35 pounds. And then after that, I was like, I'm going to lose the weight. But then it was way harder than I thought. I haven't been able to keep consistent. So one thing that I did was like study myself. And I started studying what was it that like made me, what was triggering me every time that I wanted to eat. What was I thinking? What was happening? Was there an event that made me want to eat? Or yeah, so then I just started writing it, being very compassionate about this, like meaning like not making myself wrong. That was a full challenge because I was so used to just being like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And this time I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it, and then I'm just gonna uh, document my feelings and my what is it that is making me eat, and what is it that if I know what I shouldn't be eating, why is it that I can't stop eating it? So I would be very observant of the days that I would be eating a lot, and that's the reason why like I came up with this tracking system uh, that says that it has the first thing has the day of the week. The reason why was because I thought I noticed some patterns that, like for instance, on Mondays, I'm always super motivated because I've eaten so much over the weekend, because Sundays is always my cheat day. It's always been, right? So on Mondays, I'm never hungry. And on Mondays, I'm already very rested. But Tuesdays come and I might be good, whatever. But I noticed that there was like a pattern that when it starts getting like to Thursday, then forget it. I'm already tired. I realized that there was some more foods that I was eating more during the weekends, and it was like my body was craving those. So that's what the reason why like I made this, so to see what days, like just to keep track, right? As I said before, this week I'm not trying to lose weight this week. I'm just trying to stay consistent. Um, and if this is your first week, I suggest that you guys don't even get to the point where you're working out. I suggest that you start getting to the point where you're just tracking your feelings or like your food, what kinds of food make you feel better, what kinds of food like when do you crave, at what time during the day or during what event or what triggers you, and what in what situations do you crave more sugar or more fat or more whatever, right? So then that's what I did before, and that's how I came up with this. I have it. I have it. You can send me a message in my Facebook group. This one is already uploaded, so you guys can print them like I did and fill them out. So today, for instance, at 6 in the morning, 6:30, I had a coffee and bread. I have this bread that's called Ezekiel bread. So because of that, I just added, like, I don't know if you see here, a 1 in the carbs. Um, in the sheet that I did for you guys, there's also a milk thing, but I don't drink milk or eat any of that lactose, so that's why I didn't put it in mine. But for you guys, it can be. Then at 10 a.m., I ate I ate chicken, and the reason why was because last night, I mean, yesterday is when Sundays is when I go shopping for food. And yesterday, I don't know what happened. I was just like, I forgot about it. I just didn't go shopping. And then what happened is that today I didn't have eggs, and that's what I actually have for second breakfast or third breakfast. So I had chicken, and that was that. Uh, then at 1:30, I had yogurt and blueberries, and that's why I had the I put vegetables and fruits in one little thingy, and then I marked it. And then the yogurt, I know that I should have made it into the lactose thingy, but I mean dairy product. But what I did was I just used it as telling me that's crazy. Um, so that was that. Let me see. I'm almost done with the 10 minutes, 10-minute mark. So I have another 10 minutes to go. Then at 3:30, I had chicken with vegetables and hummus, and that means that I should mark one protein. And this week I'm not like weighing my food or anything. I'm just like making it like low balling it, not low balling, like just ballparking it, just because that's what it is, guys. Like at the beginning, you count, you just trying to go all at once. Just the fact that I'm doing this is a lot. And that's what I'm going to be doing this week. Just making sure that I track everything and that I stay consistent. Um, so I have, this means that I have one protein, and then I'm going to put two vegetables. Okay. And then later, what I'm going to have is vegetables and hummus. Or no, not hummus because I already had hummus. Oh, hummus is going to count for one oil, like one fat. So later on, I'm going to have vegetables and dressing. Um, that's going to be one oil and one vegetable. So it's going to be good. Now over here, guys, this was like so interesting to me today because I usually don't drink water during the day. It's like it's such a bad thing. But today, when I realized that I was supposed to fill this out, I was like, I started drinking water. And So then I started like adding this things. And what I do is I say at what time I drink the water and then all that. And if I was thirsty or not, I just make a mark there because this is just so that you can see like who you really are and what your body really craves. And then that way, being very compassionate, like not making yourself wrong, just like being like, oh, this is interesting. Just look at yourself with like interest, with like curiosity. And then this is where I mark all my observations. So, for instance, I at 1:30, I said, um, I I noticed that because I wanted to track that I knew that I was going to track my food so I can show it to you guys. Then I started drinking water. Then another thing at 3:30, I noticed that because I'm tracking, then I was not snacking. So things like that makes a difference to me, and I observed it and I wrote it down because that means that next time I want to do it, this is how I'm gonna do it. Because before, guys, when I used to be super fit, and I mean, I'm sure you've seen me, I've been very fit or not, but like when I've been very fit, I don't even know how I do it. I just work out and eat well. But this time it's been hard, and I was like, for the life of me, I could not remember how I was beating those cravings because I don't remember having cravings. I don't. And this time I have like, I'm out of control. So then this time I'm like, because I want this to be my lifestyle and I don't want to be like on a diet all the time. I just want to be healthy, that I want to know what works for me. So that I'm finding ways that this is going to work. And I'm writing it down. And the last thing was like, oh, I wrote that I noticed that when I was gonna eat the yogurt, I was not even hungry, but by eating it, I felt so satisfied. But like my cravings were like done. Like I was not hungry, but I pushed myself to eat the yogurt, and that was a good thing because then, like all day long, I haven't felt cravings at all because I ate that yogurt. So that it's like a good technique. Like I found out that like by adding kind of like sugary things that are healthy, then I stop craving them. But I don't have to wait until I'm hungry. But instead, I gotta just put them in my mouth and then just like make sure that I eat that. So one thing that I'm doing here, one technique that I'm following is I already have my food planned. Like I already know what I'm gonna eat, and that way I don't eat more than that. But I know that by Wednesday that's gonna be hard. Thursday is gonna be a nightmare, you guys. Oh, tomorrow I have a date. My boyfriend is coming. My boyfriend is a chef, so that's another reason why like I'm like gaining so much weight because he makes food for me. So tomorrow he's gonna come and he's gonna make some vegetables and like food, but he always brings wine. So tomorrow my challenge is gonna be not drinking wine because I don't want to drink on Tuesday because yeah I'm gonna drink wine on Thursday, one glass. That's going to be my challenge. And by knowing that I have you guys here keeping me accountable and that I know that I have to tell you everything that I'm doing, I'm hoping that this keeps helps me stay consistent and then the results are going to roll in. The last part that I want to talk about is this part right here where I say I'm so proud of myself because it's very important that every single day you make yourself proud of yourself just for even trying or just for even observing what you're doing and for not giving up on yourself. Because when you give up on yourself, nobody wins, but you're the one who wins the least. But when you give yourself another chance every single day, and when you're compassionate to yourself, you win. And we don't have to make ourselves set any standard that is not that is an outside standard, whatever, like you just gotta be relaxed about your expectations. As I said before, imagine like I used to be super fit all the time, but right now I'm like saying, yeah, that's good. But I don't have to be super fit right now. And if I'm not fit right now, it's okay too. I'm just gonna be like working out and I'm gonna be getting healthier and the whole thing. But I'm not making myself wrong for not being how uh, I was before. Does that make sense? So I'm being very proud of myself because, for instance, like my case, I gotta say that I'm very proud of myself because I went to the print shop. I hate going out, guys. And I went to the print shop and I printed this so cute, and I've been filming it out. And that to me, that makes me very proud because I know that this is something I just usually don't like to do. I'm just I had to go there to the it's like we call them papelerias. It's like a thing where they sell like stationery and stuff like that. It's like Office Depot, but like tiny. But the line was so big, and I was like, "Can you print this for me?" And so I'm very proud that I got this printed, and that I actually built this form for all of us, guys. So please download them and then use them, and then tell me how you feel about it. So tonight I will be having this part. I'm going to be having this right here that says the totals. So I'm thinking that by tonight I will be having 1, 2, 3 protein portions. I'll have 6 vegetable portions, and 2 oil and 1 carbs. So today is Monday. Mondays are always my best day. So it's very good. And then I'm hoping to stay consistent until Thursday. And then I don't know, guys. I'm not going to work out on Friday, but I will be teaching all day long. And I'm going to be teaching on Saturday as well. And so I'm going to be coming back and just like telling you guys what I'm doing. And that way, like, I'm gonna try to stay consistent. Okay, so we're almost at the 20-minute mark. Almost at the 20-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching me. And what I'm gonna do is, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna change to the other side of the studio, and I'm gonna go get water, and I'm gonna do my weights. For those of you who wanna see this, or do it with me, because I mean, I'm assuming that what I'm doing right now, you don't want to do it because it's boring. uh, but it's still like it's a lot. Hopefully, I know how to use this Fitbit because I don't know how to use it. Uh, so later, I'm gonna be doing 30 minutes of weights. That's not weights. How do you call that? Functional exercise. So I'm gonna be doing shoulders, biceps, triceps, uh, abs. How do you call those sit-ups? So shoulders, bicep, tricep, sit-ups, and plank. Those are going to be the things that I'm going to be doing in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to take just a little. I'm going to close this for a little bit, and then I'll be coming back. I don't know how to do this. Let me see. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to come back and do this in the other on the other side. Okay, and I'm going to be doing the weights thingy that I told you. So all in all is going to be 20 minutes here and 30 minutes in the other side. Tomorrow I'll be going 40 minutes here because today was just like the full setup was not really good. Okay. um Tell me what you think about this, and I'm gonna show you how I fill this out. I'm gonna fill it out on when I do this fitness other session. So right now, for instance, I'm gonna be adding. I'll show you. I'll be filling this out when I do my other exercises. So today is Monday, October 4th, which is the day that the humanity will always remember that Facebook went down for half a day, October 4th. And I'm going to say that we started at, I think I started like around 6, I don't know, 6:20. Um, no, 5, was it? Yeah, something like that. And then I'm gonna say that I did spinning for 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna add all the other stuff here when I do it. But this is what's gonna make a difference. Like over here, if you notice, these are the emotions that I have. So for instance, if in this 20 minutes I get tired, I'm gonna make I'm gonna cross this kid right here. If I get like annoyed or something like frustrating, then I'm gonna make this emoji, the poop emoji. Then if I get like very motivated, then I'm gonna, or if I feel like I'm getting like stronger, that's not gonna happen today, but like in the following days, there's a day where you cross that threshold and you're like, man, now I can do this. That then you cross this one, the strong arm emoji, and then if you feel just like happy and then elated, you just cross the happy emoji, okay? And then the rest, the same thing. So you make the observations as you are doing this, and then I have this other section here that talks about what to do for your next session or how do you prepare. So for instance, right now, I'm going to say that for my next session, I need to for sure bring 2 bottles of water because one is not enough. So I'm going to say tomorrow, bring 2 bottles of water. Yes. And then same thing. So once I'm done with the workout, I'm going to say how long it took me this time. And then again, I'm going to say why I'm proud of myself and the whole thing. So I'm going to finish this because it's already the 20 minutes that I said I was going to do. And I will be back over here in 5 minutes, okay? Because I'm gonna go get water and I'm gonna change sides and then change the cameras. Thank you so much.